It's hard really to gauge. We only know what we've seen, and actually I was just talking to someone about the impact it's had on the Italian press, because I think actually when you're on these kind of state visits, they're kind of less about how we're reporting them back home, and we can tell you everything that we've said and done, but actually it's a lot more about how the Italian press have been writing it. And you know, particularly that speech that the King gave in Parliament, partly in Italian, but that, you know, we said last week in the podcast, it goes down really well. Well, the headline in one of the papers the next day was King Charles III pulls off a miracle. And just by referencing like their wedding anniversary in Italian, he also spoke about a famous mafia lawyer who'd been murdered back in 1992, and he got a standing ovation. You know, it just went down so well here. And that's the part of this, that's what state visits are about, Charlene. They're not really about how the British press report it, and that, you know, but it's about how it's seen in the country that they are visiting.
Yeah, it's always this soft power of monarchy. With the visit was at the request of the British government. They are here at that request, but it is always, you know, they're deployed to use that soft power that they have and to help strengthen relationships with countries like Italy. They've also been deployed to France, to Germany since they became King and Queen, and those visits also went down incredibly well and were sort of deemed afterwards a success, weren't they?
And you'll note that the three countries that Lizzie just listed in the EU are, by not coincidence, the three biggest economies. Germany, France, Italy have now all been ticked off as state visits for the King since his reign. You know, it is not all about trade, but it is a lot about trade. And of course, with everything going on in the world with Donald Trump and his tariffs at the moment, building these kind of relations are very important. It
was described to us before this tour kicked off how these visits, or this visit was sort of, having them here was priceless, wasn't it? That was the word that was used to us.